Force deflection is the methodology that we're going to be incorporating and employing when we're using our hands in contact situations, in pre-tackle contact situations, whether we're blocking or defeating blocks using the bridge and pillar technique. But I want to just kind of talk about the basis of what that means and why it's applicable and how it works. We used to fire out, right? Everybody, came charging at each other, drop their head, face first, face and hands hit concurrently, or maybe face hits first, then hands. We're striking on that horizontal plane. It's all about how big, fast, and strong you are, right? Because you're just charging, you got a forward lean and you're trying to impact as hard as possible, okay, to get your job done. But is that the most effective methodology? If you had to stop a train off of a track, do you think that the best method would be to try to take on the force on its force line? I don't think so. That's a foolish idea. That train has so much force coming down that track. So the best way would be to redirect the energy or reroute it or subtly turn it off the tracks. So when we talk about force deflection, again, it's a subtle redirection of energy. Instead of striking the man where he's strongest, where his face is, what we want to do is redirect that energy. If I'm a blocker, the defender's coming across the line of scrimmage with a 45-degree forward body lean, all I want to do, instead of striking him here, where he's on his force line, I'm taking him underneath, okay? And I'm just coming low to high, and I'm just trying to pop him up. I'm using his energy, which is coming this direction, to pop him up. If you get a man popped up like that, right, how strong is he? You put his upper body upright, not very strong. He's not nearly as powerful or strong as he'd be if he had a forward lean. We always incorporate a level of force deflection. For example, if a player wants to come upright, well, we'll take him upright. If he wants to put his head down, we'll take him down. If he wants to go laterally, we'll take him laterally. We'll use his energy against him, and that's really what the concept is around force deflection. But it's a safety component here, and it's a performance element as well, because if we can do these things and we understand force deflection, even a smaller man can defeat a bigger man, as long as a smaller man has the techniques. And so it's a critical concept, one that requires being rooted with our feet rooted in the ground, one that requires our hips to be the driver of force, not our legs. It's our hips. Our hips are driving force, and we're snapping the guy's upper body upward. We're taking the head out of contact. We're playing long. All the principles of contact that you're about to witness here throughout our course are applicable with force deflection, and you'll start to understand how it's the most effective way to block or defeat a block using the hands.